Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Yggdrasil project. Now, going backwards, so to speak, I'm actually going to start doing some more work on this table, purely because I've just managed to sort of get hold of some legs for it. I've changed my mind on the wooden legs, purely down to a cost issue. Alright, as much as I would have loved to have been able to do them out of wood, I'd have been looking at least 75 quid, and that was doing it with a softwood leg like out of redwood pine or something, which on a table, I mean, you can do, but the table legs are going to get knocked, so the legs will dint. So you'd want to do it out of a hardwood like the tabletop with the cherry and the sapele. But to do it out of a hardwood, I'd have been looking at a couple £100 just for the legs. Say if I did them out of oak, it would have cost me probably about 200 to 300 quid easy on just making some legs. So I've had a bit of a rethink. I've managed to get hold of some really nice sort of modern look legs for the table, not hairpin ones like the box metal ones, like gold in colour, quite nice. I'll show you them a little later on, but that does mean that attaching them is, I mean, it's nice and straightforward. It's not difficult, but it's going to be a bit of a fun one, which is what today's project is. So I've got some of these thread inserts which go onto these 10mm bolts that I've got to bolt it in. So these thread inserts then screw into the backside of that, and these bolt into those threads, giving you that secure, snug fit. I'm probably glue those in as well, just for a little added strength in there, for a bit of added security, just to make sure that they're held in nice and strong and they're not going anywhere. Now, where the fun bit comes in is I've got to use my angle grinder today, because where I've got these threads sat at the moment here is where it needs to be, how long the thread needs to be, and as you can see, these bolts are about twice as long. So I get the fun job of being in here with my angle grinder and sort of shredding these bolts down to the right size. I'm a bit dubious about doing it in here with the wood and things like that. I'm just going to have to be careful. I've got nowhere else to do it. Could do it outside, but it's dark out there. I've got lights, but none sort of in a place where I can do it. They're all on the decking, which again is just wood, and the dog will go absolutely mental. Could use the metal one, but again, that's by the shed wall, and there's all my other wood there, and it's just going to be awkward. Okay, so I just decided to set up my second vise, and sort of be careful as I'm doing it, try and aim the sparks downwards, and sort of hope for the best. I'll probably mount my phone. I've got myself a little mount for you so you can make it easier to see what I'm doing when I'm doing these things. So I'll mount that, record it, and I'll probably turn the volume down on that one so you don't hear the angle grinding noise. But all being well, it'll go to plan, and I'll be ready to get these legs bolted on within the next day or two, possibly tomorrow. Although this top will need a good sand down before I do anything with it, so it just depends on what time I've got. I'm back at work tomorrow after the little one's arrival, but that's not until tomorrow night. So we'll sort of see how we go. Not got long today because I've got to take the cat to the vets in an hour. So let's crack on and see how we get on with this. Awesome.